PU Commerce students to Exam Tips and Tricks channel. Here is a problem. Carry 6 marks. From the following information, prepare statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2025 as per Schedule 3rd of Companies Act 2013. So, in this question, revenue from operations given as 10 lakh, purchase of stock in trade, that is 1,50,000, salaries to employees given as 1 lakh, bonus 25,000, depreciation 40,000, interest on debentures 15,000, interest on borrowings 20,000, tax 30%. So this is the solution. So write the heading as statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2025. So the format will be particulars, note number, amount. First, we need to consider revenue from operations. Revenue from operations given as 10 lakh. Other income, that is not given in the question. So total revenue from operations, that will be 10 lakh. Next, expenses. So expenses are purchase of stock in trade, it's given as 1,50,000. Employee benefit expense, in this question salaries to employees as well as bonus, that is given in the question. So we need to make explanatory notes. So note 1, employee benefit expense, salaries to employees 1 lakh, bonus 25,000, so 1,25,000, that is note 1. Next, finance cost. Here we have finance cost as interest on debentures, interest on borrowings. So interest on debentures given as 15,000, interest on borrowings, that is 20,000. So total is 35,000. So make as note 2 finance cost and the amount is 35,000. Next, depreciation and amortization expenses. So it is given as 40,000. So total expense, that is B. So total expense, all the expenses, that has to be total. Purchase of stock in trade, employee benefit expense, finance cost, depreciation and amortization expenses. So the total expense, that has to be considered as B, and the total will be 3,50,000. So profit before tax, that will be A minus B. Revenue from operations minus total expense, we get profit before tax. So that is 6,50,000. Next, tax expenses, 30% tax, that has to be deducted. So 6,50,000 into 30%, so that will be 1,95,000. So this is a tax that must be payable to the government, so which has to be deducted. So 6,50,000 minus 1,95,000, so that will be 4,55,000. So that is the profit for the year. So this is how revenue from operations, that must be considered as A. Then total expenses must be considered as B. Profit before tax, that is A minus B. Then tax expenses, 30%, that has to be provided on 6,50,000. So amount is 1,95,000, which must be deducted from 6,50,000. So that will be 4,55,000. That is the profit after taxation. So this is how this statement of profit and loss account, that must be prepared, and this is also one of the important questions. Thank you.